改变只需一颗俏皮洗衣溶珠。
Good day everyone, I am Abigail Abriol from Group 2 and I will begin by describing the advertisement we analyzed. So the advertisement is from the Chinese detergent brand called Calbee and it was shown in the Chinese market. In the commercial, we will see a young Chinese woman interacting with a black man. At first, it appears like she's flirting with him, but suddenly she forces a detergent pod into his mouth and pushes him inside a washing machine. And then the Chinese woman sits down the lid of the washing machine, and after the wash cycle, a pale-skinned Chinese man comes out instead, and the woman reacts happily as if he is the better version. So the visuals are colorful and upbeat, similar to typical cleaning product advertisement, but the storyline immediately gives a problematic message because the transformation is applied to a human, not clothing.
Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Rales. I will discuss the stereotype present in the advertisement. The most obvious stereotype is racial and colorless bias. The ad portrays the black man as someone who is dirty or unacceptable, while the light-skinned man is shown as a clean and ideal. This reinforces the harmful ideas that lighter skin is more desirable. There is also underlying gender stereotype where the woman becomes the judge or cleanliness attractiveness is combination already sets the stage of discrimination.
Racist and gender stereotypes makes the black man look dirty and the light-skinned Asian man look clean, which suggests lighter skin is better. The woman is doing laundry, which repeats the idea that housework is for a woman, and her clothes make her look sexualized. And then number 5, does the ad portray a particular group in a dismissed, inferior, or objectified way, and how? So, yes, the ad shows a group as inferior. The black man is pushed into a washing machine and comes out as a lighter-skinned man, which sends the message that being black is wrong or needs to be fixed. This is racist and disrespectful. The woman is also shown in limited role, but the worst message is against black people. Thank you.
I am Elami Olamai, and now I will talk about the cultural assumptions and how audiences might interpret that differently. The ad is rooted in colorism, which is a common issue in many cultures, including China. There is a cultural belief that being fair-skinned is more attractive or superior. The company likely used this norm without thinking about its global impact. Different audiences will react differently. A domestic Chinese audience might initially see it as a funny or harmless ad because racial topics are not highly discussed in their media. But to an international audience, especially black viewers, the ad is deeply racist, offensive, and traumatizing. Meanwhile, majority groups may not notice the harm unless they reflect critical.
My name is Bernie G. Tyros Jr. and this is a potential harm and consequences. I will explain the potential harms of this advertisement. First, it normalizes this stereotype by suggesting that dark or need fixing. Second, it reinforces discrimination not only in China, but globally because the ad went viral. Third, it can damage the company's reputation and encourage the real-world based which affect and how people treat minority groups. Lastly, to tribute the long-standing racial trauma and spread this harmful idea to the viewer who might not yet understand the issue.
I'm Jasmine Epacanza. Brands, intention, and cultural biases reflect. I will discuss the possible intention of the brand and the broader cultural biases reflect in the ad. The brand probably wanted to create a humorous, segregated transformation ad to show the cleaning power of their detergent. They may not have been fully aware of the racial sensitivity or the implications of using skin color as a symbol of cleanliness. However, the ad reflects deeper cultural biases, especially the widespread idea in Asia. The lighter skin is desirable. This connects with global issues like whitening products and colorism. Even if it wasn't intentional, it still mirrors harmful beliefs in the society.
So, hello everyone. I'm Leslie Jane Selma, and my topic is about redesigning the advertisement. So, I will explain how we would redesign the advertisement to avoid bias. First, we would remove any racial elements or comparison involving skin color. Instead of using people as the before and after, we would use clothes, stains, or household items to show the detergent's cleaning power. We would also include diverse characters and make sure none of them are portrayed as inferior or superior based on appearance. The focus should be on real product performance, not stereotypes. By doing this, brand can promote inclusivity and avoid mocking or discriminating against any group. That's all.
I am John Kinigiaro and I will be reporting the reflection of the analysis. Did the analysis change how you view everyday advertisements? How? Yes, this changed our view on advertisement these days because it had hidden messages, stereotypes, or even jokes that are harmful to some certain groups, like the ad showing racism. So this means that advertising are not always as innocent or simple as kanang appear. They can influence how we think about people or issues without us noticing it. Number 14, what does this mean for you as a viewer, consumer, or future communicator? So it reminds us to think about what we see and be more aware of how messages affect people differently. And as a future communicator, it teaches us also to avoid stereotypes or harmful jokes to certain groups. This shows that we have a responsibility to analyze messages carefully and create content that is respectful, inclusive, and free from harmful portrays. That's all.